Hey folks, this is Johnny, and here's a great question that somebody asked me over there in the Persona Studio One group. Why is it when I play my song from, like, say, the middle of the song, I can't hear my instrument tracks sometimes, or my MIDI tracks, whatever you want to call them? Maybe this is why. Let me show you, and if you guys could, I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and enable notifications. It really helps my standing with YouTube, and if you really like me, you'll become a member. And for a couple bucks a month, support the channel so I can keep doing these crazy videos. All right, so here we go. Here we are in the classroom. So if you actually take a look at the song that we have going here, you'll see that I have a couple of MIDI tracks. Now you hear the strings here. And if I actually play the song from the middle, like say these are holding notes. I'll show you what this means here in a second. But these are notes that I'm just holding. And if I hit play, they play. The problem is for some people that actually do that with just these long notes, they don't play when you play them from the middle. Here's why. So if we go to Studio One, we go to Options. This also applies to the Mac. You go to Advanced and you go to MIDI. You have this little option here that says Chase Long Notes. So what the Chase Long Notes does is it enables you to play an instrument track or MIDI track from the middle, and it'll actually execute the track so that you can hear it. If I uncheck this, and I say apply and OK, and I just play this track from the middle, you don't hear anything until I hit the next note. And this gets people a lot. Is sometimes they just have a single note that's actually pressed down, and they say, I don't know why I don't hear this thing sometimes. So what this is going to do is, if I actually send this out, if I play this from anywhere, it's not playing anything until the next note comes down. So if you go to Studio One and you go to Options and you go to Advanced and MIDI, check the box that says Chase Long Notes. So now, if I go anywhere in the middle of the sustain or the hold down, it plays them. So the question was for this exact reason, and they're like, I don't know why sometimes I can hear the track. If I solo the track and I go to the middle, I can't hear anything. I have to start the whole song over to hear my tracks. And you actually don't have to start the whole song over. If you choose not to click that, you can just go to the beginning where the note starts, and it'll play, even if this is checked or not. But if you're auditioning other tracks that you want to hear with some of these sustaining tracks, you're going to want to check that box so you can hear everything that you've recorded. And I have to admit, it took me like 3 or 4 tries for me to understand what he was missing. And I'm thinking, what? I don't understand what you're asking me. What do you mean the track doesn't play? And then I realized that I think that this is the reason. And sure enough, he checked the box and it was fine. He hasn't had a problem with it since. So I hope that you guys actually found that useful. It is just something, I don't know why it's not on by default. And I'm sure that there's some sort of production reason that some heavy MIDI users have said, hey, I want to be able to turn this off. I don't know what that would be, because I like to hear all of my tracks when I'm soloing them. So I hope that that actually helps, and I will see you guys in the next video.